And your judge is Miss Marie Yaguno Kisubri. Hello? Hello, good evening. Question I remember, queens are remembered not only for their reign, but for their legacy. What legacy would you like to leave us with, Gana?
Having a legacy is living an impact. I am not just a pageant enthusiast, I am also an advocate for children with disabilities. And if ever I win the crown, I want to use my platform, I want to use this influence to raise awareness about children with disabilities. Having a brother with Down syndrome, it has shown me how the world has been cruel and unfair to these children. And I want to use this as an opportunity to raise awareness that these children, regardless of their disabilities, they deserve fairness, they deserve the opportunities, and they deserve to shine. Thank you.
Thank you very much, candidate number 5.
What a powerful advocacy.
Yes. Next up, we have candidate number 18, Alexandra Krishna Orino from Pulangi, Albay. Hi. May gusto ko bang batiin sa ating audience?
Oh, I would like to thank my family and my friends, and of course my supporters who came all the way from India City and my beloved Pulangi, Albay. Thank you so much. Your support means the world, and you are the backbone of my journey.
Alright, now you may pick your judge. And it is Miss Joy Barcona.
Hello, good evening to you.
Good evening, Miss Joy.
Good evening, Legaspi. Good luck to you, and congratulations to all the awards that you've gotten for this evening.
Thank you, Miss Joy to the earth.
Thank you very much. Candidate number 18. At what moment does a girl truly become a woman?
A girl becomes a woman when she first encounters the hardship that she encounters in life. She becomes a woman when she overcomes the obstacles that life has thrown to us. Because to be a woman, it is to be a resilient, brave, courageous, and a woman full of wisdom. You become a woman when you overcome the hurdles, when you overcome the obstacles, and when you become more strong. Thank you and good evening.
Thank you. Candidate number 18.
So I'm sure all the ladies and women in our audience felt that to their core.
Oh. And next candidate is candidate number 9, Rima Adaquada from Camarines Sur. Oh my God, you must be feeling so pressured right now. Napakarami mong fans. Dito.
Thank you guys so much for coming all the way here. Your presence means so much to me.
Alright, are you ready for question? Your judge is Miss Marie Yaguno Kisubri. Question is, if beauty fades, what do you believe will always make a woman rich?
Could you repeat please the question?
Fades, what do you believe will always make a woman truly shine?
What truly makes a woman shine is her character. It is her ability to see and relate to the stories of people by immersing herself in the different realities of others. It is in a way that we understand the stories of people that we build in our own. When we gather the wisdom that would allow us to transform up to ourselves, we truly shine, not just for us, but for others as well.
How are you feeling right now, Mariko?
I feel so delighted to be part of the top 10 and of course to see everyone from the legal region supporting Magana Ibalong 2025.
Yes, happy Ibalong Festival to everyone, of course. You may choose your judge. And you chose Judge. Uy, favorite ko to. Mr. Jojo Bragay.
Okay. Try na bang i candidate for that?
Mahay na bang, sir?
Okay, so this is your question. What do you believe is harder to achieve? Outer beauty or inner beauty, and why?
I believe the hardest beauty to achieve is inner beauty. We may say that physicalities of beauty can be achievable through many things, but the moment we realize that our core shines the brightest when we invest in our true selves, and we realize that adapting to society's stereotypes cannot condone our true identity, but rather depict who we are and how we perceive ourselves in society. So together, let's raise our hearts to be more authentic and much more lovable so that we can create an individual that shines brightly. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Authenticity is key.
Partner, bakit ganun? 30 seconds lang eh. 30 seconds lang, pero lahat ng mga sagot nila ang bibig.
Diba? Praktisado yan. Oo. Kaya dyan mo makikita na talagang they put in the effort, right?
Sa akin, 30 minutes kulang pa.
Ang dami mo gustong sabihin. Okay. Now, let's call on candidate number 1, Jimena Nicole Cordial from Camarines Sur. Hi. How far is Camarines Sur from Legazpi? 2 hours by land. So you're often here in Legazpi?
No, I stay at Camarines where I just go here for pageants.
For pageants, ang dami talagang pageants dito sa Albay, no? At lahat ng mga pinakamagaganda dito ng Gagaro. Tinik sa amin yung taga Mindanao. Okay, are you ready for question? You may pick your judge. And you chose Judge. Uy, susuportahan natin to sa November, ha? Miss Atisa Manalo.
Aside from winning the crown tonight, what was your prayer when you woke up this morning?
Aside from winning the crown tonight, my prayer was that God will give me peace of mind, that I will still feel overflowing gratitude whatever that outcome is. It is acknowledging that God answers prayer in different ways. Yes, no, or wait, because I have something better for you.
I think that I will.
Said with such confidence. Up next, we'd like to call upon stage candidate number 12. Algie, maybe you'd like to ask our seasoned queen here some tips.
How to become beautiful like you.
Mapasal ka na.
Thank you.
And if you're ready, you may now pick your judge for your question. Once again, Miss Atisa Manalo.
Every queen carries a light. What is the light within you that you wish to share to the world?
I believe that would be the light that become an inspiration to others. You know what? I was once a very shy girl who faced bullying, who once had goods in the park just to learn to survive. But you know what? Instead of letting it break me, I used it to become a woman who make a lasting impact. I become a teacher to empower the youth, a model to embrace uniqueness, in our beauty queen to inspire. My journey proves that pain can transform into purpose, and I will always use my voice, my story the way I always have to, and that is to make a difference in the world. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Algie. Grabe na how she was able to put in such succinct words how she was molded by her experience. Grabe.
Be a teacher, okay?
Next up, we'd like to call on candidate number 15. Rika Stephanie Ubay. Hi Rika, how are you feeling tonight?
I'm thrilled to be part of the top 10. I'm very grateful to God for putting me here on the stage and for celebrating the Ibalong Festival with everybody.
Having heard your co-candidates answer their questions, how are you faring? How do you feel? Do you feel still confident?
Of course, I'm very proud of them because this is more than just a competition. There is a sisterhood that's going on behind the stages, and whatever the outcome is, we will always be friends, sisters, a family.
Yeah, okay. Already showing the merits of a seasoned pro. Now, if you're ready, you may pick your judge for your question. And your judge, Rika, is Mr. Brandon Espiritu.
Hi, kamusta po?
I'm good. How about you, sir?
I'm good. I'm amazing. Thank you for asking. Are you ready for your question?
I am born ready.
Alright, cool. Let's get it. If you could change one thing in the world to make it a better place, what would it be and why?
If I could change one thing about the world, is I would change the hate, the widespread of misinformation and the wars. I believe even though there are different sectors of these things, they are all interconnected in one way or another. We should be self-aware, we should know our strengths and weaknesses. And just like my mother always told me, a person who knows oneself is a person that can conquer the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Rika.
so much. Candidate number 15.
Grabe yung mga insights talaga.
Yes, let's conquer the world. Okay.
Up next, we have candidate number 13. Hi, Iris. Iris, sorry, hindi ko na patatagalin pa. I know you're excited and ready to answer the question from your judge, so I'm going to pick your judge from the board. Itaw na eh, not even a trace of like fear or nervousness within her. And your judge is Mr. Dom Correa.
Good evening, candidate 13.
Good evening, Sir Dom.
I will repeat your question twice. In one graceful sentence, how would you define the essence of being a Mutya? Once again, in one graceful sentence, how would you define the essence of being a Mutya?
The essence of being a Mutya is being an intentional, purposeful, and empowered woman. To be a Mutya is to leave a legacy and be an icon in Legazpi City, Albay, and the whole Bicol. For me, to become the Mutya ng Ibalong is to plant seeds in conversations and in communities, living your purpose, living your legacy, and making the people around you be inspired of what you do, and continuing that until the last day of your life. And I think that is the greatest essence of being a Mutya. Thank you.
Wow, okay. That was graceful indeed, Iris, and may the seeds that you sow bear the brightest and tasteful fruit.
Intentional, purposeful, and empowered. I love it. Okay.
Up next, we have candidate number 7, Hi, Rochelle.
Hello. I actually feel very nervous right now because this is my very first pageant.
Wow.
But at the same time, I feel very grateful and happy to be on this prestigious stage in Mutya ng Ibalong 2025.
Well, somehow I have no doubts. All of your co-candidates have spoken not only from the heart, but from their experiences, and I know you will be no different. So, if you're ready, you may pick your judge from the bowl for your question. Rochelle, your question will be coming from Miss Joy Barcoma.
Hello, candidate number 7.
Hello, Miss Joy.
Congratulations in advance. You're doing good for a first timer.
Thank you.
Your question is, if you could be any fictional or literary character, who would you be and why?
If I would be a fictional character, I would be the three heroes of Ibalo who fought the monstrous creatures, who fought for their land. As a modern-day hero, I want to fight for the creatures that we are facing, which is environmental degradation, corruption, and corrupt politicians. I want to bring awareness and leave a legacy as a modern-day hero and fight for our rights in our land and fight for the nation. Thank you.
Rochelle, the way you answered that without skipping a beat, I think we need to check her background kasi feeling ko hindi na the first time.
Yes! Thank you so much, Canada number 7. Nakakabahan na ang mga corrupt politician. Okay!
Hindi posible i-rehearse yung mga sagot nila eh, because it all comes from the heart and it answers the question perfectly. How to be you all po? Wow, okay. Last but definitely not least, we have candidate number 4, Rika Jane. Hi. Rika Jane, I know your co-candidates have answered their questions beautifully, and I know you won't be an exception. How do you feel right now? Ako yung kinakabahan para sa
Well, to be honest, I'm a little bit nervous knowing the fact that I am the last to be called in the top 10, and listening to that answer makes me shiver, but I know that I can do it.
But I'm gonna have to call on my partner again. Kasi last siya, I know that comes with a tremendous amount of pressure, so maybe you have some tips that you can give to Rika Jane.
Of course, always enjoy the moment because for some girls it happens once, diba? Maybe they just wanted to experience it, or for some girls this will be a stepping stone. So enjoy the moment and learn from it. Good luck to you, candidate number 4, and you will choose your judge.
That's why you're the queen. And your judge, Rika Jane, is Mr. Kurt Bonda.
Precious privilege, so you're doing a great job. The question is long, so please pay attention. If the crown tonight could give you one last gift, not beauty or fame, but a value to treasure forever, what would you choose and why? Once again, if the crown tonight could give you one lasting gift, not beauty or fame, but a value that treasure forever, what would you choose and why?
I would choose to have the value of respect. Because in today's society, respect is being neglected. And if I ever win tonight, I want to be remembered as a queen who respects not just the elders, but the culture, the environment, and each and every one of us. Because I believe that if we have respect within ourselves, we will have peace and order. And at the same time, just like the 3 heroes, if we have respect to each and everyone, we can have an amazing world, an amazing land. Thank you.
Grabe, Rika Jane, thank you.
And that wraps our top 10 semi-finalist question and round portion.